Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I was unfortunately right again, and I don't like to be right, or at least my prediction to come true when I predict bad things happening. And in this case, Finland is ready to be smacked by Russia. Maybe that's a redo of the 1939, 1940 winter war between Soviet Union and Finland. I hope they don't get to that point. But let me show you what's going on here. Finland wants a smackdown, and not because Finland wants it because they want it, but because they're shackled by the same Al Capone that shackled one by one. I made about 50 some, I just checked 50 some videos on Finland regarding Erdogan, Turkey, NATO membership, and I was looking for this specific video to show you how I was right. But this video is not to show, hey, I'm right, look at me, how fantastic I am, but is the problem that I foresaw a long time ago. Let me show you what the current issue is. Here is the first article, Ukrainska Pravda. Finnish foreign minister admits possibility of sending foreign troops to Ukraine. So this peaceful woman, because we know women are better than she just said with her little brain that she's got over there, Finnish foreign minister Elina Valtonen has not ruled out the possibility of sending foreign troops to Ukraine in the future, though she said there is no need for this at the moment. There's no need, but we're ready. Okay, well, let me show you something. Remember this one, the Winter War? I'm pretty sure my Finnish friends remember it because they liked it, because they say, hey, we actually won. We stopped the Soviets. And yes, they did. Because there was an imbecilic attack by Stalin. The article is about the 1939-1940 war between the Soviet Union and Finland. And the Winter War was a war between the Soviet Union and Finland. It began with a Soviet invasion of Finland on the 30th of November 1939. Stalin was a Gruzin, was not a Russian. Okay, just to put, so it was not the Russians, it was the Gruzin, the Georgian. 3 months after the outbreak of the World War II, and ended 3.5 months later with the Moscow Peace Treaty on March 13, 1940. Despite superior military strength, well, they were outdated, they were bad. Especially in tanks and aircraft, the Soviet Union suffered severe losses and initially made little headway. The League of Nations deemed the attack illegal and expelled the Soviet Union. Well, the United Nations now did not deem the bombing of Yugoslavia an illegal attack to expel the 10 countries or more that were involved. That's justice for you. So here you have it. This foreign minister believes the French President Emmanuel Macron did the right thing when he made Russia wonder what the limits of Western support for Ukraine might be. And the Russian says, we're going to drop a nuclear bomb on a few countries and a few capitals, and you're going to shut the fuck up. Okay? Basically. And this is what she says. Now it's not the time to send boots on the ground, and we are not even willing to discuss it at this stage. But for the long term, of course, we shouldn't be ruling anything out. Okay, let's say the Russians will say, we shouldn't be ruling anything out in this war. They will go straight to nuclear weapons. Now, this is the first one. I'm going to show you a map, and I will show you something else as well. New NATO member backs Macron on troops in Ukraine. The same cuckoo head. But let me show you the point where I was right. This beautiful video, it's from about 2 years ago. So would Finland and Sweden bomb Yugoslavia and Libya if NATO asks? They applied for membership. So this is a video I made on May 18th, 2022. So when this guy said, well, we want to be NATO, blah, 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 I said, well, okay, but what if Al Capone will tell you to attack Russia? What will you do? They will. They will, because Al Capone is losing in Ukraine and is going to need more fronts open and more fresh blood. which is going to be the Poles, it's going to be the Baltic states, it's going to be the Romanian, maybe the Bulgarians, but I didn't think it's going to be the Finns. When I made this prediction or question, would you guys bomb them if NATO tells you to do that? You will. So again, let's go to the map and see where this is. This is Finland in green grass of home. Here has a long border with the Russian Federation. Here is Ukraine. Over here in this mustard color. So this is Finland. So I thought it would be Estonia, which Latvia, this will be activated. Obviously Lithuania, Poland could be activated, be activated right here. Romania will be activated. All these countries, you are at the forefront of Al Capone's, how should I put it, leash release. You're gonna be unleashed and you couldn't say shit. You have so many troops, you are under military, political, economic dominance and occupation from Al Capone. And you will do it. Don't tell me Finland is going to say, we're not going to do it. You're going to have cuckoo heads. They're going to say, for you, my Finnish friends, yeah, we'll do it. And they will give you an imbecilic, low intelligence, below 86 IQ, let's say, infantile justification. And their justification, which will be enough for most of the baboons, we are good, they are evil. That's it. That's all you need to. I mean, after all, other people still worship, right? So good, evil, that's it. So the dual only is not like an yin and yang, where they overlap. Not at all. You're either or, with us or against us. Nothing gray areas. Now that's a infantile worldview, black or white. We all had it at one point, but with time, with living in a real world, we realized that was infantile, and the world is not like black and white, but mostly is gray, is in between. Sometimes, rarely you find black and white, or good and evil. Most of the time you find a combination. Why? You're not good. I'm not good, but I'm not evil. You're not evil. We are in between. Well, because we got both. Not only the potential, but actions. Unless we would be just pure. I don't think. No, I know I'm not. I can speak for you, but I'm pretty sure you're not. Why? Because you're a human being. But anyway, it's not between you and I right here. So Finland, as I said, will get activated and is ready to go. Now imagine you're going to send troops to Ukraine. Let's say. What do you think the Russians will do? What could they do? What should they do? What would be their limit? They have no limits. Remember, there were some imbeciles over there saying, what was that? Who was that person? I can't remember who that was, but said something. I think it was the Dutch foreign minister or defense minister. It was a woman, the Dutch foreign minister. Maybe she was defense minister, one very paid by. She said that we have to let the Russians know there is no red lines in our war in Ukraine. What the fuck are you talking about? You need a third of a bomb to be dropped on, I don't know, Rotterdam. You're done. Not even on that piece of land next to you. We're going to destroy all your fucking dams. The tsunami. What are you talking about? You're beneath the sea level anyway. What? It's unbelievable, man. And again, Finland. Okay, Finland, you get involved. Next, Sweden. But all these guys, once you are in an organization, you have to give up some of your freedoms or liberties. The same in a marriage. You are in a marriage, you give up some of your freedoms. You can't just come and go home whenever you feel like and meet whomever you feel like or whomever you feel like. Or you have limitations. You're confined and you agree to that. So when you get into NATO, a lot of things that you could have probably done before are going to be gone. And you're doing it. Okay, well, that's your decision. Actions have consequences. So again, they have no problem sending troops. How many troops? 3, 1 moose, 1 dog, and 3 soldiers. 2 out of them being women. All right, bring, what's her name? Sanna Marin. Was that a tiny dancer? Why don't you bring her back? She was another smart human being in charge of the Finnish population. Now we had the foreign minister. I think it's a lot of discrimination over there. I think it's not right, sexism. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. The Russians will the shit out of you. Stay out of it. I think it's too late for you though. See you.